on, and it never ends. It really bugs me.
Yeah. Mr. Finn, he like always is super happy and energetic, and I'm not all the time. So sometimes it throws off your vibes.
It's a great thing.
So you say opposites attract, right?
Yes.
No.
Next question. What grade or subject was your favorite when you were in school?
My favorite was art. I still like art.
Didn't you say you wanted an art teacher?
Well, there's difference. Like, I'm crafty. I like to make things with my Cricut, do artsy things like home projects. But I didn't want to be an art teacher.
Now, Mr. Finn.
I always loved social studies, wood shop, metal shop,
Interesting.
those kind of things. Manufacturing classes, I think, were the favorite, but that and social studies.
Oh. Interesting. I'm taking my notes, by the way.
Okay, next question. Who is your favorite artist? Music and art.
Alright, my favorite artist is Edward Dubois because I love his point shoes and I was a ballerina growing up. As far as music, I like Post Malone.
Big music guy, always liked the Beatles.
Great
But
music.
visual artist, Michael Schwartzmiller is my favorite visual artist.
Fun fact, he put a piece of hair in every artwork he did. Just a little snip by his name.
Interesting. We'll have to look
Is that your
up
signature?
to see if that
Mrs. Pollock has one of Michael Schwartzmiller's artwork. You can see it and his hair is in it.
All right. That's we're gonna have to do that, you guys.
Okay,
See what?
next
I
question.
don't listen.
What is your favorite area to visit as a family?
I mean, since Tom's been born, before our son was born, we went to Mexico a few times. And,
Mr. Finn doesn't like to leave the county, and I have to say I'm turning more into Mr. Finn. Yeah, but since Tom's born,
We've
like,
been to Lake Erie a couple times with the baby.
in Great Wolf Lodge, he had fun this summer, but taking Tom anywhere is challenging.
How old is Tommy? 1?
He's gonna be 2 next month.
Oh.
That's insane.
Okay, next question.
Learned the states early on, but like American history, civics, that kind of stuff, like all through. But then like high school hit, and then wood shop, metal shop,
Interesting.
those kind of things. Manufacturing classes, I think, were the favorite, but that and social studies.
Oh. Interesting. I'm taking my notes, by the way.
Okay, next question. Who is your favorite artist? Music and art.
Alright, my favorite artist is Edward Dubois because I love his point shoes and I was a ballerina growing up. As far as music, I like Post Malone.
Big music guy, always liked the Beatles.
Great
But
music.
visual artist, Michael Schwartzmiller is my favorite visual artist.
Fun fact, he put a piece of hair in every artwork he did. Just a little snip by his name.
Interesting. We'll have to look
Is that your
up
signature?
to see if that
Mrs. Pollock has one of Michael Schwartzmiller's artwork. You can see it and his hair is in it.
All right. That's we're gonna have to do that, you guys.
Okay,
See what?
next
I
question.
don't listen.
What is your favorite area to visit as a family?
I mean, since Tom's been born, before our son was born, we went to Mexico a few times. And,
Mr. Finn doesn't like to leave the county, and I have to say I'm turning more into Mr. Finn. Yeah, but since Tom's born, like,
we've been to Lake Erie a couple times with the baby.
in Great Wolf Lodge, he had fun this summer, but taking Tom anywhere is challenging.
How old is Tommy? 1?
He's gonna be 2 next month.
Oh.
That's insane.
Okay, next question. What is your favorite book?
So before you guys answer that, I had them all write down their favorite books.
Yeah, we saw that.
So they're gonna tell you theirs, and then we can.
I just wrote down.
We're here to interview you now.
Okay, and also one of the things here is that we also wrote our author because before it was who was your favorite author, but now we changed it to
Alright.
what's your favorite book.
No, have them answer the favorite author too.
Well, yeah, they will. Okay, so it'll be
Eventually.
Kira. Okay. Mine is Wings of Fire or Alcatraz versus the Evil Librarians, and Alcatraz versus the Evil Librarians is by Brandon Sanderson, who is my favorite author. Evil Library? Evil Librarians.
Luke, Do you remember what you played?
What?
Do you remember what you played?
I put down Percy Jackson, Titans Princess, and the third one by Rick Riordan.
Maya?
Winn Dixie, The School of Good and Evil, and Percy Jackson.
My favorite book, I don't recall what exactly it was called, but I think it was called somewhere like The Wild Rover. Not The Wild Robot. It was like a rover story about going to Mars.
What? Percy Jackson. Right.
Mine is The Outsiders.
My favorite book's Hatchet by Gary Paulson.
Fair. I don't really have a favorite book, but my favorite book
You're a
is teaching.
teacher.
I know, fun fact, I don't really read that much, but I love teaching reading, and I like to.
She yelled at
my
us for not
favorite-
reading.
No, she doesn't read, and I'm
She
bad at
yelled at me.
Fun facts. I would say Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is my favorite book.
She yelled at us because we couldn't read.
Augustus.
And now you
And now you can.
do that.
and you
She
can
died.
math too.
And
now
she
you
crashed
can.
out.
And now you
Yes,
can't
it
see.
is so-
You got a wonderful third grade teacher.
Okay, now, the next question is, what's your favorite thing to do together?
Like Finn Family Friday Night In.
Friday nights in, yeah. Awesome.
Okay. We watch Penn State football. We like Penguin games.
And
Yeah.
state.
Yeah. Big Penn State.
Dubs.
Yes, Luke. The undefeated Penn
Oh,
State
Luke is
Lions.
an Ohio Stater. Oh.
No.
November
I would
1st,
say-
Luke, we are our travels that Friday before.
We like to cook together. Well, Mr. Finn likes to cook for me, and I like to
I cook, she watches.
Yes.
Oh, she likes to cook it.
Yeah.
Okay.
hang out with Tommy.
Would you rather have your students use their Chromebooks or paper while they're doing classwork?
I think we both agreed paper.
Yeah, we need a variety, but I like paper more than.
Paper never
We
fails.
do half of our projects on computer.
Yeah, you gotta mix it in.
They all know.
This is my
Oh, this
question.
is Rory's.
I have to do it. What is your opinion on the AI takeover, and if you do believe in it, when do you think it will occur?
You gotta be familiar with artificial intelligence and be a little bit more comfortable with it. I think the more comfortable you are with it, the easier the takeover is going to be, and maybe we'll be on their side. You speak their language.
Maybe. I mean, I use AI sometimes, but you have to change the emails too to make it sound like you. Sometimes, like, I looked up crock pot meals, I looked up how to make my smoothie, but AI still makes mistakes because I've got questions for Charlotte's Web, and they weren't right. So AI, we still have one on AI.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that.
The
Still have a
human
couple.
touch is always going to be
Yes.
relevant, Rory.
Yes.
Yep.
Until the heat death will begin first, obviously.
Luke.
Not when I'm around.
Did you have a question? I have no clue right now.
What was your favorite game when you were a child? Video game or otherwise?
My favorite board game was Life.
I love this.
Games. I had this awesome park by my house, and it just depended what season it was. It was the neighborhood kids playing. It was football season. It was football, baseball, soccer. Not really soccer, but baseball, football, kickball. Board game. Mickey Mouse Yahtzee.
We still have Mickey Mouse Yahtzee in our closet
It's
too.
awesome.
I want to go to your house. I want to see Mickey Mouse Yahtzee.
Yes, we do.
You just know Mickey Mouse's. Mickey Mouse. Okay, now, the next question. What is easier here? Is it when a child struggles mentally or when a child gets something quickly? Or, well, what do you like better? When they struggle or if they get something quickly?
Well, I think there's pros and cons to each. Sometimes when children struggle mentally, it does become frustrating. However, the payoff when you break through to them is astronomical. You feel so good about yourself because you try, and then finally you see that light bulb and it's like, yes! But higher kids, obviously, is not always easier because I'm bored or I don't want to do that. I think higher kids are a little bit harder to motivate. So even though they get it quicker, keeping them motivated and engaged is hard too. And I feel like I could see you agreeing with me, some of you.
I think it's their personality, and willingness to keep going. If someone gets something right away, they need to be willing to dig deeper. And if they can't get something right away, they need the ability to, keep going. So I think it's all about determination, whether you got to keep growing or keep trying.
I got a question. Do you guys read each other's mind or something? You go like this, and you go.
Yeah.
That's
Sometimes
what
wrong.
happens.
Sometimes wrong.
mental link.
I think so.
Good one, they might, yeah.
No.
No, they just picked the same.
Just go like. Alrighty. What is your favorite time of day in school? Lunch.
We both read those and we laughed and we said 3:30.
Oh, I know what Mr. Finn's gonna say.
I love lunchtime. Not the obvious reasons, but like I eat in the cafeteria like I would say 85, 90% of the
So
time.
sit next to
But
us.
like I get to like hang out with you guys instead of like be your teacher for like half an hour.
You
So
do love
I
playing
like
at
that.
recess though too.
Well, when I'm allowed.
Yeah.
I love that though, because not many teachers do that. I mean, I surely wouldn't give up my lunch, so I think
Well, I don't
that's
have to
awesome.
pack a lunch either.
Yeah, true.
Mr. and Mrs. Finn
And that
definitely miss
meatball
us.
sandwich was real good.
On top of spaghetti.
Okay, what?
Okay, next question. What's your favorite quality about each other?
They wanted to ask.
First we did cons, now we're doing pros.
She accepts my flaws.
I accept his flaws.
Uh-huh.
I would say Mr.
How
Finn
sweet.
is very thoughtful.
Why'd your eye twitch? She said,
I was gonna say caring or thoughtful. I would say caring because like he's always volunteering, but thoughtful, like really good with birthday, Christmas gifts. That's fun.
That's awesome. And he's thoughtful in school too.
What is your best memory with each other? Like your most enjoyable memory when you were together doing
You could just say,
And you have to say Tom. Right?
that's like Tom, but then we also said that we
All right, so when we met here, we met at Baden. We shared a desk our first year. We didn't know each other, so we were in a very small office, and there were four teachers' aides in there, and her and I had to share a desk. We were both like 22, and she didn't like me very much.
Yeah, and here we are.
And look at it now.
Yeah.
Look at us now. So we
That's
said our
pretty
favorite memory was when we had to share a desk together. It brought us closer.
It literally.
Literally.
physically and
We were very,
emotionally?
very
That's
close.
right.
And he even gave me this side. Did I give you the side with the feet holes or did I?
You took the. She was nice enough and took the side with the leg holes. So
Yeah.
Are there anyone have any